what's up, Lions fans? I wanted to talk about something that was kind of near and dear to my heart today. I want to talk about Ben Johnson's offense and what it means this season for the Lions to be really effective on offense. Not only do they got to be effective on offense, they're going to have a good defense as well. But the reason why I entitled this video, Ben Johnson, the next Andy Reid, is because Ben Johnson is very creative with his offensive scheme. And it reminds me of Andy Reid. Andy Reid is definitely a mastermind when it comes to being able to be creative with the offense. And you know what I mean by being creative. When you used to watch Kansas City, when Tyreek Hill was a part of the team, he was very creative of getting the ball into Tyreek Hill's hands. Whether it was Tyreek coming through on a shovel pass, whether it was Tyreek coming through on a motion sweep, whether it was some type of gadget play, how they would use Tyreek Hill, and even not only that, even how they would use Travis Kelce at times. They would have Travis Kelce at the goal line. They would throw a shovel pass to Travis Kelce so he can be able to get a touchdown, and it worked a lot. And Andy Reid is one of the most creative minds in the NFL, and I'm thinking about Ben Johnson, and I'm saying this to myself. Ben Johnson is in his second season. He decided to come back. If his offense does what it did last year, it's one of the best and top offenses in the league, I definitely think that he's going to be offered a head coaching job. The creative mind of Ben Johnson is going to be needed this season. And I wanted to talk about it in a way that brings attention and garner attention to you as a fan, so that you'll know what I'm saying. Because if you ever watch Kansas City do so many different plays where it just messes you up. And Andy Reid is a guy that is not willing. He's willing to take chances with the offense. He'll do anything. And you got to love that. And that same type of attitude I see with Ben Johnson is that he's willing to do anything. When I saw Ben Johnson use Penei Sewell last year in motion and Penei Sewell caught the ball, I could not believe it, man. And I think, even if Penei wouldn't have, dropped down to get the first down, I think that Penei probably could have ran it a little bit more. But he just decided to just get the first down. But the biggest thing is this season is going to be how well would he use Jahmyr Gibbs, the rookie running back. What type of plays would he create for Jahmyr Gibbs that's going to make him either dynamic in the pass catching game or make him dynamic, period. Whether it be jet sweeps, whether it be catching tosses in the backfield, whatever it may be. How is he going to use Jahmyr Gibbs to be successful with the offense? And then another thing is, how will they use Jameson Williams in year 2? Because they still have to be able to get him involved. He was drafted number 12 overall, just like Jahmyr Gibbs was. And now you want to see Jameson Williams be that dude. They're going to have to find ways to get the ball into Jameson Williams' hands, because this kid is phenomenal, and we know that he can take the top off of defense. You got to put the ball in your playmakers' hands and let them be playmakers. And I think that that's what Ben Johnson offense is going to be predicated on, putting the ball in the playmakers' hands this season. Now, I know that Jameson Williams is going to be serving a 6-game suspension, which that's going to hurt us big time, because I would have loved to see Jameson Williams go against Kansas City. But it looks like we're not going to get that opportunity. So whenever he comes back, man, he has to be ready to go. I hope that he works on his chemistry with Jared Goff, so him and Jared Goff can be on one accord. But not only that, how to maximize the offense to Goff's strengths. Now, we know that Goff is pretty much a play-action type of quarterback. We know that he's a dink and dunk type of guy. He's not a guy that takes a lot of chances down the field and throws deep balls all the time. Now, I'm not saying that Jared Goff can't throw the deep ball. He can. but he just doesn't. He operates in a way that he's more like a game manager. He gets guys in their sweet spots, especially guys like Amon-Ra St. Brown. He get those guys in their sweet spots on the field, and he's good at dink and dunking. And I gotta give him that. That's something that he's definitely perfected. But you want to maximize him this year. You want to see what Goff is true, how good Goff truly is. And then another thing, getting the ball to tight ends. How creative will Ben Johnson be with getting the ball into guys like Sam Laporta, Brock, what's his name? Brock Wright, James Mitchell, Zylstra, if he's still a part of the team, and things of that nature. How will the tight ends be utilized in his offense? Because, see, I know Kansas City, they go to Travis Kelce a lot. He's pretty much like the #1 option. Even though he's the tight end, he catches a lot of balls, and they use him a lot in the offense. Now, Detroit is not known for using tight ends like that. They will throw to the tight end, but they're not known for allowing the tight end to have a big say-so in the offense. They will throw to him and things of that nature. But at the same time, you want to see how Sam Laporta is going to look. You want to see how James Mitchell and the rest of these guys are going to look in Ben Johnson's offense in year 2. And then another thing, making Amon-Ra St. Brown one of the league's best wide receivers. What is going to be the scheme to continue to make Amon-Ra St. Brown one of the best young receivers in the game? Amon-Ra St. Brown is getting a lot of respect from his peers right now, man. And that's awesome, man. To see a Detroit Lions wide receiver, as young as Amon-Ra St. Brown is, to be able to get some props. So I want to see them use him in a different type of way too. I want to see Amon-Ra St. Brown this year go out for some deep balls. I want to see them open up. I want to see them open up the playbook for Amon-Ra St. Brown. I want to see some different things. I know they normally dink and dunk to him and stuff like that, but I want to see if he can go long. I want to see if he can go deep sometimes too as well. I want to see him catch some of them crossing routes and be able to take it to the house. I want to see a different way of using Amon-Ra St. Brown on some jet sweeps and different packages. I want to see how creative Brad Johnson is going to be with this offense in 2023. And then I want to also say, and I want to leave this out as well, can Montgomery and Gibbs be the next Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara? And you know how good these two guys were when they were with the Saints. Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara, they complemented each other very well in the run game. And they made the Saints a very scary team. You know, Mark Ingram was a bruiser, but he also can catch out the backfield as well. But you also had Alvin Kamara, who's the young guy that was definitely able to hit the home runs with being able to score deep, being able to catch out of the backfield and things of that nature. So the biggest thing in 2023 is how well will the Detroit Lions play on offense and how creative Ben Johnson will be with the offense. I believe if Ben Johnson is going to take this offense to the next level, he's going to have to be very creative. And I'm talking about creative like Andy Reid. If you watch a lot of Kansas City offensive sets and a lot of different things that they'll do, they will throw your defense off because they'll do something that you don't think that they would do. You know, even if it's a screen pass to, you know what I'm saying, to like a receiver, and the receiver throws the ball down the field. Andy Reid, man, he's one of those guys that is daring, and he'll do anything. So I just want to see how good Ben Johnson will be in year 2. And if he is real good, Ben Johnson is probably going to be a head coach somewhere. So we'll see how creative he'll be with this offense in 2023. Let me know in the comment section, as a Detroit Lion fan, how good do you think Ben Johnson will be in year 2 with the offense? Do you think he'll be more creative? Do you think he reminds you of Andy Reid? Or what do you think the Lions are going to do? All right, you guys, I'll be back with another video.